Alright, and thank you for joining me in the epilogue for Real Myst. This is episode 7. Episode 6, we actually completed what was technically the end of the actual Myst game, in which he opened up the fact that there was going to be a sequel, in this case Riven. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to play that or not. I am going to give it an attempt. We'll see how it goes. No guarantees with the software. So right now we have to find our way to the Age of Rhyme. This is interesting considering it was not part of the main game. He left the book on the floor kind of as a clue that that was the new age to explore. 2735. Okay, we're going to need to remember this. That's apparently the clue we need to access Rhyme. Okay, so we make our way down to the Imager pool. Okay, and so they wanted it on the topographical test that was 40. And then we push a button on the back of the imager. Aha, secret panel opened. Clever. Okay, so let's push this button. Looks like the walkway to the rocket ship. Try saying that 3 times fast. Let's see what havoc we have wrought. Oops. One of the depressing things about this game is one of the remakes they did, they put this game on the 3DS. They put all of the gameplay on the lower screen. 2735. 2, 7, 3, 5. And boom. But yeah, anyway, I was saying, they put the game on the 3DS, put all of the gameplay on the lower screen. So any of the elements that would have been thoroughly enjoyable in 3D or virtual reality of any kind, they took away from you. Really sad, and I will be honest, I avoided it at that point because of that. And there we go, the book to Rhyme. Take a quick overview. You can see the lightning towers. Really not much to see. This one's dark as well. Come to think of it, I don't think I have ever seen this age during daylight. I wonder if that's because of the artificial aurora borealis effects. One thing's for sure, it's definitely snowing. That is such a creepy sound. Can't see a bloody thing up here. Okay, we have a hut. We have a siphon of some sort. Let's turn this valve on. If you guys haven't noticed by now, if there's a lever, probably good to turn it. And let's explore this final walkway just to see what in the blue blazes it is. It is just an observation post. Wonderful. Fat lot of good that does us. Anyway, let's continue our explorations. Okay. And everything is encased in a fairly thick layer of ice. Let's go ahead and douse the light here. We can at least get back to Myst. That's a plus. Alright. Let's see if we can turn on this burner, warm the place up. And it's rather obvious the designers accelerated the process, so we didn't have to worry about that as much. Okay. Just waiting for it to thaw. This is a rather charming place. There we go. And we now have ourselves an elevator going up. Let's see what this button does. Okay, so we pull the lever. Pull. Oh, okay. So yellow. More greenish. Very cool. Let's try a few other colors out. Okay, so red is red. Seems like Atris was starting to figure out what kind of reactions he needed to project to get the auroras to come around a certain way. Blue. That is incredibly intriguing. I wonder if his ability to do this had anything to do with the fact that he wrote these ages. Okay, the red button is going to spin us 180 degrees, and we have another journal to read with a hovering orb. Interesting. Alright, well let's go ahead and read this journal. Before spending any more time with my experiments, I have decided that I must finish construction. I have brought both Cirrus and Achenar this time. The shaft is almost finished, as is the observation post. Both boys prefer it inside where it is warm, protected from the cold. Achenar sits in the observation post for hours, and Cirrus is consumed with the crystals and the glimpses of ages that we are able to see. Neither of them shows any real desire to leave. I cannot remember the last time my sons spent so much time with me in an age. After much more experimenting with the shapes of the crystals, we were able to get a nearly perfect view of an age inside of the book. Cirrus wanted to link immediately, not understanding the link was only visual. Without the ink, the crystals do not bind onto a particular age. Because of this, the crystals have an interesting side effect. It is possible to change the crystals and watch the age change. While in reality, we are seeing a vast number of distinct, though similar, ages, displaying the current age defined by the crystals. It appears as though we are changing the original age. Next are the lights. My sons seem much more interested in the lights of the night sky right now. Their only interest in the crystals seems to be whether or not we can view Channelwood or Stoneship, two ages I have not seen in a long while. It is possible to view the ages, although the time it would take to find the correct combination would be prohibitive. I do not consider my task with the crystals complete, but I would rather keep Cirrus and Achenar excited here, so we will move on to the lights. I think it is better to keep Riven from them, and so it is just as well that we move on to something else. I will view that place later. The lights are curious. Although I originally thought the effect to be an organic one, I now believe it to be electromagnetic in origin. I think the effect could be triggered somehow. It's something that we'll have to try, and if Cirrus and Achenar have their way, it will be soon. I have never seen either of them so interested in my experiments. And I do not want to dampen their enthusiasm. It seems they have forgotten about the crystals now. I'm not sure either of my sons was expecting the amount of work it would take. It has turned out to be a challenge working above the cold waters where the wind cuts through clothing and skin like a sharp knife. Still, even amidst the dark cold, they are driven to complete the task. It is a side of them that I have not seen before. Another hard day, but we have erected the first of 3 towers. I am too tired to write tonight. It has been a week, The second and third towers are up. We only need to connect the power. I'm exhausted, as are Cirrus and Achenar. However, they have no intention of quitting, and that drives me. The towers are finished, as is the power to each of them. Power will be conducted directly through the saline sea, alleviating the need for stringing wires and enabling us to locate the towers a comfortable distance away. Most of the remaining work can be accomplished inside, for which I am grateful. I am tired of the cold. I look forward to the warm beaches of Myst Island. Perhaps we all deserve a break. We only spent a day with Catherine before returning. We were here only a minute before we again began to experiment with the towers and the electromagnetic discharges. We were able to create an arc for the first time between two towers. Its reflection in the cold waters was magnificent. We are close now. Tomorrow, after adjusting the voltage, we will know just how close. The beauty is awe-inspiring. At our command, multicolored waves of light dance across the dark sky. Brilliant flashes of white lightning that make the display even more amazing precede them. The boys are convinced that they will be able to bring their mother here, and though usually she refuses to use the books, I am becoming convinced she will come, or at least I hope. As for me, I must return to Myst or some other warm place. There is more to accomplish here, but I long for the sun, and I will spend some time under its glow before returning. Catherine had to come after I told her of my intentions to use the crystals to view Riven. She is not consumed with the setup of the geodes and the crystals, and encourages me daily as I try to uncover the combination that will allow me to view that age. Cirrus and Achenar did not come this time. I must return to Everdunes. I believe that a few of the crystals I left in Everdunes may help me here. Catherine has returned home for now, but she will meet me on Myst Island in 3 days. I think I will be ready by then. Interesting. Okay. So let's go ahead and head down now. We didn't have that button to spin this tower 180 degrees or the elevator 180 degrees until the top, so we do have a new area back here. And we have what looks like his non-linking book research room. So we can create crystals by tapping repeatedly. And what happens if we hold on a crystal? Ah, we get to change color. Wonderful. Seems like we have all the makings of a puzzle. Quaint little bed here. Much better. And what do we have over here? Rocks? And let's go ahead and read this note here. It is real, the work of your hands, the touch of my dreams. I've left my dream for you. I'm only yours, Catherine. Alright, let's do some back and forth and try to get these crystals in order. Okay, what's next? We have the V in red, we have the obelisk in green. Looks green to me. Alright. And in light blue we have the multi-spike. Okay, there's the multi-spike, and in light blue, I believe it was. Yeah, kind of looks light blue. Let's go with it. Alright. In yellow, we have the egg cut, for lack of a better term. There we go. That was quick and easy. And last but not least, the purple dragon wing? I don't know. The weird one. Maybe. It's violetish. And that is the wrong answer. Okay, now we have to figure out what we screwed up. More pink. Okay, nope, that's not it. That's very much red, so I know that's not the answer. Okay, let's try a different shape. Okay, this one might work. Nope. It looks purple. I just had my eyes tested. I know I'm not colorblind. Purple V shape, okay. There was another tall tower one too. At least the answer for this one is right by the puzzle. I realize we already tried that, but I figured it was worth another attempt. That's not it. Just playing around here to see what the different combinations will do. Okay, this is getting really frustrating. Purple V shape. Well, not V, more wing-like, but you know. Let's try the other obelisk on the green. I can only imagine Atris brute forcing this thing. Since I'm pretty sure we have the shapes right at this point, I'm just going with different colors. I have to do something. I'm just cycling through the colors at this point. That purple is the only one that's somewhat questionable. There wasn't an exact color match on it. Okay, well that was the answer. That looks like a midnight blue to me, whatever. And that would be one of the views of Riven. Riven is the next game. Again, I'm going to have to do some experimentation to see if I can actually get it to play. And that concludes Real Myst. Until next time, Wheel Trouble out.